combination of power and polish.
Atlanta on D. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Well, you hurt at the defensive end and losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now here's Cousins. It's Dragic with the drive. Out to Shumpert. And there's the feed to Dragic. That one wide left.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
The kick out to Scope. Right side George. Tries it from 9. Count the bucket. George has got his second bucket.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Thompson for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. The Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dragic against Wall. Outside Dragic. Pass to Cousins. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And Wall kicks to George. And the basket by Scola.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing here by 8. Dragic against Wall. Screened by Lucas. Dragic dishes to Durant. A floater. That's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
The Hawks leading by 6. Wall passes to O'Neal. Back to Wall. And George, here we go. And again, it's Atlanta.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
We'll go to Dorisburg, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And that one's good. All with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish to Thompson. Back to Wall. Thompson outside. Trying to get open his shot. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Wall.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's Dragic. Shaq with some nice D.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Stolen by Durant. Dishes it to Dragic. And Cousins kicks to Dragic. Back to Cousins. It's hauled in by George.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Martin comes in for Lucas. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Shaq. Miller comes in for Luis Scola. Smith checked in for Klay Thompson. That's Heinrich in for John Wall.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch. Well, those chances are almost always two. Defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And Durant gets it to go.
How about the passing player, moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda?
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Chandler kicks to Smith.
Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust. What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks ahead, they lead by 7. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And I like their aggressiveness, too, tonight, because they're getting penetration, and that's allowing them to get some easy hoops.
Bucks trail by 7. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chalmers is out there with Jennings. Then there's Martin. And it's Durant. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Durant, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The shot by George, no good. Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. And it's Martin missing. The Hawks leading by 7. And then George with the jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship. Is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Heinrich dishes to Miller. Smith kicks to George. Out to Miller. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Feeds to Durant. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
A different look for Milwaukee. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Durant. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. And then for Atlanta, O'Neal's checked in for George. Klay Thompson comes in for Miller. And it's John Wall in for Kirk Heinrich. Now Jennings after the missed three from Klay Thompson. They get it back. No good from Cousins. Atlanta leading by 8. Smith the pass to Thompson. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Jennings against Wall. The drive by Jennings, and he banks in the layup. Jennings has got his second bucket tonight.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Smith kicks to Wall. Smith up top, guarded by Shumpert. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Hawks score. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Wall against Jennings. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Thompson.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Bucks trail by 13. Now here's Jennings. Outside Dragic. Cousins with a screen for Dragic. Kicks to Thompson. Outside Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. No good on the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Shot goes down. Very good possession right there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Wall. Plays it up and banks it in. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
And their interior defense getting exposed won't allow.
Lucas is checked in for Thompson. Luis Scola, he's checked in for the Hawks. Farmar comes in for Smith. Dragic kicks to Cousins. Looking to end his cold spell. That's him coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Wall against Dragic. And Wall kicks to Farmar. Shumpert against Thompson. Here's Shaq. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
1:35 left to play in the first half. And here's Jennings. And the basket good. Jennings has got 6 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Wall. Another shot, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
George is checked in for the Hawks. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Jennings dishes to Cousins. No luck. Excellent D there for Scola.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And the Bucks making a change here. Durant's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Heinrich's checked in. Jennings passes to Cousins. Jennings kicks to Cousins. And that one's good. Cousins has got 8 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Heinrich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Shumpert. Cousins tips it back in.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
The Hawks leading by 12. George dishes to Farmar. Back to George. Heinrich kicks to George. Launches it. And he gets the bucket. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks lead by 15. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again.
Well, how about Paul George in this 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Bucks trail by 15, and so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Paul George. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Scola. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wall in at the point guard position.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Now here's Dragic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Passes it to Shumpert. Kicks to Cousins. Low block shot on the way, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant, third.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
That drops. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Outside Durant. Back to Dragic. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
The Hawks leading by 15. And Wall kicks to George. Thompson outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. He has 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Dragic against Wall. And it's Dragic off the drive. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. George against Durant. And that one's good. George has got 17.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Dragic. Pass to Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got his first points in this one. The Hawks leading by 17. And George kicks to Scola. And again, it's Atlanta.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Lucas, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And it's George missing.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And good on the basket. Look at Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And here's George for three. Good.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dragic kicks to Shumpert. Back to Dragic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Goran Dragic. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Miller's checked in for Luis Scola. Good on both. Here's Wall. The shot. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 16. Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Wall. Now Chalmers. And the Bucks miss again.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Now, here is Miller. Thompson passes to Miller. Latray. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Miller. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
For three, Durant can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now the pass to Miller. Left side, George. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Durant against Miller. It's Durant with the drive, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 11 points and 1 steal.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Martin's checked in for Milwaukee. Jennings comes in for Goran Dragic. Atlanta also making some changes here. Smith comes in for Thompson. And it's Heinrich in for John Wall. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. And Chalmers kicks to Martin. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks leading by 22. Heinrich passes to Smith. Misses off the right eye. The Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. It's the floater. Good on the shot. Chalmers has got his second basket of the game.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Assisted by Kirk Heinrich.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant just inside the line. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And the Bucks making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. O'Neal's checked in. Durant nails both of them.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Chandler's shot, good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Jennings dishes to Durant. And that misses everything. And here's Shaq. That's a 2 from Smith. An absolutely remarkable shot at the buzzer.
Was it ever? It doesn't get any better than that, fellas. Woo! The definition of much in the clutch.
He wasn't going to let anyone else take that shot. He wanted that ball.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Jennings out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Martin. And it's Durant in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Good.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Right side Durant. Here's Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, 10 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Walton's checked in for Durant, and it's Schroeder in for Brandon Jennings. Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for the Hawks. Into Smith. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
Kurt Heinrich.
Heinrich's got 4 assists in the game. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Heinrich. He kicks to O'Neal. Knocks it loose.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for your Bucks.
And the first one at the line is good. Lucas is checked in for the Bucks. Hood comes in for Shumpert. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Miller's checked in for Smith. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The feed to Heinrich. And the shot is long. And here's Lucas. Hood kicks to Lucas. Martin wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Heinrich. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Jerry Lucas. And that one falls for Heinrich. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good from Heinrich.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Now, here's Chalmers. Martin goes in. Kirk Heinrich with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Miller, no luck.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Shaq against Martin. He feeds it to Walton. The turnaround Jay. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Here's Farmar. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Let's go. And Heinrich gets it to go. Heinrich's got 4 points this quarter. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Chalmers with it. Screened by Walton. Martin wide open. He fires. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
O'Neal misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lucas the pass to Chalmers. Martin against Scola. Chalmers dishes to Martin. Pocket 6 to the wing right side. Hood offline with his 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Scola. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Hood gets the bucket.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Farmar kicks to O'Neal. Scola trying to break free. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Hood. Martin the pass to Lucas. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit is still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Scola, no luck. Bucks trail by 19. Martin with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Screened by Lucas. From 17 feet out, here's Walton. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Guys, so much grit and hustle and toughness out there tonight in an extremely important desperation Game 6. They came out firing an epic victory for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And what a huge standout performance. It wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Screened by Lucas. Here's Martin. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6-10 here in the final quarter. And Kirk Heinrich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lucas. And then for Atlanta, Chandler comes in for Luis Scola. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Here's Hood. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Miller outside. Back to Smith. Out to the wing. This one for 3. And Farmar gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And he gets the bucket.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right.
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
A berth in the NBA Finals up for grabs here in Game 7. A huge night coming up here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. And this series is in Atlanta tonight as the Hawks will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, Game 6 wasn't close as they were soundly beaten, and now a deciding Game 7. No room for error as they look to make a return to form tonight. So it all comes down to one game, one winner, one conference champion, one.
Hello, everyone. Which one of these teams from the East will move into the finals? All knotted up here at 3 apiece. We're about to find out. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see Milwaukee taking on the Atlanta Hawks. You take a look at the Hawks. They haven't had to sweat that much here in the playoffs, having lost just 3 games throughout.
Well, Kevin, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders playing at home in a deciding game. Obviously, this is where you want to be, but maybe there's a little added pressure because of the home fans wanting it so badly.
Steve, I could not agree with you more. I really believe in a deciding game, the pressure shifts to the home team for the reasons you said. The fans are hungry and anxious to get it. You feel comfortable there, but at the same time, nothing to lose for the road team. But still, like you said, you would not trade home court for anything.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Dragic is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Durant. Then it's Lucas. And it's Cousins in its center. Now here's Wall. Shoots the 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Winning an elimination game on the road is one of the hardest tasks in the NBA, if not the hardest. But when I brought that up, he said, that's something for the fans to worry about. It's still a basketball game just like any other. It doesn't change what we need to do to be successful. Kevin, he's right on point.
Thank you, Doris. And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Milwaukee.
Well, they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Now here's Durant. Cousins with a screen on George. Durant kicks to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Assist from Kevin Durant.
The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
The kick out to Wall, trying to get open his shot. Wall's shot is off. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by 1. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Here's Dragic after Luis Scola's score. Dragic dishes to Shumpert. The kick out to Dragic. Wall with the steal. Here's George.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Bucks trail by 5. Shumpert with it. Lucas a screen on Thompson. Shumpert passes to Durant. Launches a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Back to Dragic. He dishes it to Cousins. Outside Shumpert. Another miss by Shumpert.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Here's Wall. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dragic kicks to Durant. Back to Dragic. Pass to Durant. Cousins with a screen for Durant. Cousins with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Shumpert dishes to Lucas. Durant with a wide open look. And again, the Bucks miss. Atlanta leading by 7. And George, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for O'Neal. Miller comes in for Luis Stork. Smith checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Heinrich in for John Wall. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
.121 left to play in the first quarter. Chalmers pass to Jennings to stop the drought. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Durant hits them both.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Heinrich kicks to George. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 5.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Chalmers against Heinrich, and Chalmers gets to Jennings. Tries again. Thompson. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like everyone is his, and that tip in paid off for him.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. And Chalmers kicks to Jennings. And he banks in the layup. Jennings has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And the shot is good. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
The Hawks again can't hit. Durant wide open, he fires. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game? How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Nice shot by Smith.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
Bucks trail by 7. They've got Smith. Chandler out there with Scola. Then there's Heinrich, and it's Farmar in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Took him no time at all on that one. Heinrich's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. It's Jennings with the drive. Scola trying to break free. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed pressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside jumper. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. Heinrich against Lucas. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Atlanta foul called. Tyson Chandler. That's his first personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Lucas. Atlanta making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Chandler. Thompson comes in for Smith. And it's John Wall in for Kirk Heinrich. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dragic comes in for Kevin Martin. Both free throws good from Lucas. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Atlanta leading by 9. And Wall kicks to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Scola, no luck. Bucks trail by 12. Shumpert dishes to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jennings, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Jennings. Ball passes to O'Neal. Thompson against Shumpert with the fadeaway. And again, Klay Thompson for 3. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jennings with the bucket. The Hawks leading by 11. Thompson for the triple. Brandon Jennings with the rebound.
When he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Now the dish to O'Neal. Tries a 3. Lucas with the rebound.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. Put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Cousins.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Thompson for the triple. No luck. And Milwaukee the other way now. Shumpert in the corner. Launches a 3. That's good. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Thompson outside. It's blocked. Shaq kicks to Farmar. Thompson against Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. And he gets it to go.
Exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Dragic against Wall. His first shot coming late. Thompson outside. Again the miss by Thompson. Bucks trail by 9. Jennings kicks to Shumpert. Dishes to Dragic. Feeds to Jennings. On the wing, Shumpert. Here's Cousins. Hits the jumper. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Atlanta making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Schultz. Paul George comes in for Thompson. And Mike Miller subbed in for Jordan Farmer. Milwaukee also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Lucas. Durant comes in for Shumpert. And it's Chalmers in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Chalmers after the basket by Atlanta. Durant with a wide open look. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Now Chalmers looking for his first basket still in this one. Dragic with a wide open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Wall wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wall's got 10 points.
Guys, you just don't realize, maybe Steve does, but you can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
Clark, I think it's pretty easy, actually. Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him. Smith checked in for Atlanta. Heinrich comes in for John Wall. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And George drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Heinrich against Chalmers. It's Durant on the wing. 16 feet away. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
That's a 2 from Smith. The clock runs.
Well, Goran.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Thompson. 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Lucas is out there with Durant. Then there's Dragic, and it's Shumpert in at the 2-guard spot. Dragic kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of the game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
So it's Atlanta now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and the basket's good. Bucks trail by 11. And it's Dragic off the drive. That's good. And that's 10 points here for Cousins.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And Wall kicks to Thompson with the fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fadeaway, really no reason for it.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
The kick out to Dragic. The pass to Durant. And Scola with the block. They retain possession. Tries yet again. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact. And sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, see, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And that one's good. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Atlanta. In low to Scola. Outside for George. Thompson right side. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Back the wall. Thompson outside. Launches it. Good. Thompson's got 9 points for the quarter. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Outside Durant from outside the arc. And Scola pulls it down. Scola's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George with no one around. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. George has got 8 points. Here is Jennings. He's got 8. Here's Cousins. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. 12 points for him.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far. That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Durant, that's good.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
On the wing, Thompson. Fires from deep. Atlanta gets it back.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
The drive by Jennings. Again, Jennings missing.
That's one he knows he should have made.
A fadeaway. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Chandler. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Jennings. 1:03 left to play in the third. It's Durant on the wing. Paul George with the steal. And Wall kicks to Thompson. Good on the 13-footer. Thompson's got 27.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Jennings dishes to Durant. Left side Durant. That's good. 25 points in the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 27. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Jennings against Thompson. Durant with the screen on Thompson. Here's Jennings. Rebound by the Hawks. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Oh, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks leads by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. Chandler out there with Miller. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Smith. And it's Heinrich in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Jennings passes to Dragic. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. That's a 2 from Smith. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Now here's Durant. That's good. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Smith, and he hits the jump shot. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Heinrich against Dragic. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And another 3 from Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Lucas is checked in for Kevin Martin. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Now, here is Smith following the shot by Kevin Durant. And another 3 from Smith. Smith's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Here's Durant, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks leading by 14. Heinrich inside the three-point line, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Durant, here we go. And the layup is good. Durant's got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The shot's good from Smith.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here's Dragic. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 33 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. What they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Into Lucas. The Bucks working the ball around. Rejected by Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Chandler. Paul George comes in for Mike Miller. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And John Wall subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. And that one's good.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Durant sets a screen for Dragic. Outside Durant takes the three. Second chance shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Scoa's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson for the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. Durant wide open. He fires. And again, the Bucks miss.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell. But I don't know about that shot.
In the second half, they gave more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional. Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint.
Scoa, no luck. Bucks trail by 16. It's Dragic with the drive. Over in the corner, Cousins. Outside jumper. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, not much more you can see now. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Atlanta.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Smith. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Shaq. Smith comes in for George. Kirk Heinrich. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Farmo in for John Wall. Now Martin. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Durant kicks to Cousins. Atlanta calls timeout. They lead by 18. 41 seconds left in the fourth. So for the Hawks, Shaq is checked in for Stoke. And it's Klay Thompson in for Smith. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hood's checked in. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Thompson from long range. And that one's good. Thompson's got 37.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Passes it to Chalmers. Jacks up a three. And that is good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
21 seconds on the shot clock. 21.
Offline. So they've done it. They're going to move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a...